Over the course of a fuel run, and as always at this racetrack, fuel and pit strategy, very critical factors in determining the outcome of the race. The pole sitter Mark Martin has chosen to start on the outside lane as the pace car hits pit road, and we are set to start the Pure Michigan 400. Martin to the lead, side by side for second, and through for second. Carl Edwards ahead of Matt Kenseth, 99 and 17. Carl slipping wide.
Yeah, you don't want to get out of that groove. Just the right side tires into that grade can send you out of control. Yeah, these first few laps that these drivers have been making, they say the cars are really out of control for at least a lap or two until the tires kind of come in.
There's a familiar Michigan scene. 3-4 wide down the front stretch into turn one.
Now, the groove did widen out some, not that much, but it did widen out some after the truck race yesterday, but it was actually the bottom of it came in some more. Those trucks were running a little bit lower, so it got a little bit better groove down there.
Looks like Carl Edwards is doing his part to widen it out on the top side.
Yeah, he's trying.
Yeah, he's been up there.
I don't think he means to be.
Well, look at that.
Oh, Ambrose
that's
in the
real
line.
trouble, yes. That's what we'll see a lot of here at Michigan. The high speeds, you get side by side, the air just doesn't get to the spoiler, and that inside car gets extremely loose.
Yeah, they've taken those side skirts and raised them up, and that's kind of what it causes. You get this, you lose that side force and down force, and these high speed, making these high speed passes like that, the cars are very unstable in that position.
Kevin Harvick with a wiggle and wobble off turn two. Gathers it up. Ambrose, by the way, 9th to 19th. Just with that bobble in 3 and 4, but a nice save. Here's second place, a number that a lot of folks had on their lips this morning in the garage area as a potential winner. 5, Casey Kane.
I talked to Kenny Francis, crew chief on this 5 car, and he was talking about they had tested up here, thought everything was going to be great the first run. They went out there and were out of control. He said he couldn't believe how bad the car looked. He looked on the board and he was 5th.
Yeah.
Now this is Casey Kane type track momentum, out of the gas very little. He really finds a lot of speed in this race car, and it seems to get better throughout the day. Jeff Gordon had a little wiggle and bobble in turn 2 on the opening lap, backed up a couple of spots. Now he might lose a couple more. Pitbull in the 16, Keselowski in the 2. Yeah, as you can imagine, the draft plays a huge effect here with speeds over 200 miles per hour, well over 200 miles per hour as they enter these corners.
RPMs, they don't drop just about 8,000 is the lowest you see the RPMs come down. You're in the throttle so long, so at such high speed, it's why it's such a hard place on the engine.
Watch that miles per hour number. Wow. Oh, trouble in the grass. Caution out, David Gilliland in trouble off turn 4.
Like he got away with it.
Watch your candles there, you probably got grass everywhere.
David Gilliland running in 28th position, off of turn number 4. And spun around into the infield grass. Looks like that front splitter and so on, still in good shape.
Yeah, just a little bit loose. Got a car right up on his rear bumper. Eric Almirola there loosened him up just enough. Oh, Sam Horn has just slipped by. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know that that was all aero. That could have been a little bit mechanical, too. Looks like he may have made some contact. I'm sure the 43 didn't get into him just a little bit.
I don't know how he didn't hit him right from this point in time. Watch the move Sam Hornish in this 22 makes.
And the wheels have turned to the right. Now he's going to turn to the left.
Sam said, uh-oh, I got to do something quick. Yeah, you're thinking about this point as a driver, this isn't going to turn out too good. You're expecting to get hit in the right rear, which is just going to send you head on into the wall. But fortunately for Sam and for David, that didn't happen.
Those big roof flaps designed to slow the car down quickly when it gets turned around sideways and backwards. Because you saw the 175 center of the corner's slowest speed for Brad Keselowski just on that lap before. Early caution at Michigan. Mark Martin has led all the laps so far.